7 no-hit innings for Joe Ryan. He's been masterful tonight.
Joe Ryan with just an awesome start. Here you see him getting taken out after 7 no-hit innings, 106 pitches. You know, I don't think any team in baseball is going to let a guy throw like 130 pitches in a no-hitter these days. But Joe Ryan was, understandably bummed out for getting taken out. But I don't know how you can spin this negative anyhow. That's just a great outing from a guy who had a 5.74 ERA in 47 second-half innings coming into this start. So it's been a rough go for Joe lately. Great to see him pitching well once again. Twins won. The Kernels in a playoff game here. This was game 1 of their series with the Cubs affiliate. Catcher Pat Winkle hits a big home run, top of the first inning to give Cedar Rapids a nice lead. He also caught a great game. 9th round pick last year out of UConn. He has an 820 OPS versus right-handed pitching. I think he's kind of a guy forgotten in the Twins catching prospect picture. Definitely a guy to be aware of. And he was catching David Festa tonight. Maybe the biggest pop-up prospect of the year, just eye-popping velo. He apparently hit 101 tonight. They didn't have the velo available on the broadcast, but Kernels reporter Jeff Johnson mentioned it on Twitter. I do know that David Festa hit 97 on his final pitch of this outing. He was brilliant. Here's Brooks Lee making an error at shortstop. Didn't get a whole lot of help from Jake Rucker at first, but the very next batter, Lee makes another acrobatic throw from his back. We saw him do that a couple days ago. And Festa got some more help from his defense in this one, although he didn't need it too much. 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 10 strikeouts. 10 strikeouts, 2 hits, no walks over 6 shutout innings. And he's either talking over his pitches here or you're setting up a good fishing joke. I'm not sure which one. But the Kernels, again, Winkle got him off to a great start. Festa was dominant. Here's Dylan Noisy making an amazing diving catch in center field. The defense really showed up as well. Wander Javier makes a nice play. This was back-to-back to great defensive plays from the Kernels. But again, Festa was just dealing. Very impressive from him. 13th round pick out of Seton Hall. I had him 10th on my post-draft Twins prospect list. I'm really excited about this guy. Has a full arsenal and really doesn't have like a designated out pitch. He can get you with the fastball, the slider, the changeup. Seems like a very tough guy to face. Again, David Festa, big guy, tall guy, hides the ball extremely well. He doesn't have one of these eccentric deliveries, but he hides the ball well. Unfortunately, the lineup didn't do anything else. And in the 8th inning, this ball drops in, and credit to this Cubs runner. He gets a second on it. They drop a bunt down that doesn't get fielded well by Cedar Rapids, bounces it over. Again, Rucker can't stop that one. Tied game, and this was great to see a lot of emotion. That's something that's kind of missing a bit from minor league baseball because everybody's kind of in there to work on stuff, get their work in. But, in the playoffs, these are huge. These are huge games. These are short series. And the Cubs just going insane. I got jacked up watching. I didn't even want them to win. I had my blood pumping up watching that. So unfortunately, they'll be off tomorrow, heading to Cedar Rapids. But the Kernels are facing elimination now. And no video, unfortunately, for the Fort Myers playoff game. But they got down big in the first inning. And then, unfortunately, just could not complete the comeback. Multi-hit games from Noah Miller, Noah Cardenas, and Ben Ross. Cardenas and Ross actually both homered. So Cardenas, another catcher in that picture that I think people are overlooking a bit. Pearson Ole has been just really, really great for Fort Myers all year, but especially lately got knocked around a bunch. And so same situation there. Fort Myers is now facing elimination. In Wichita, Yunior Severino has been just on fire. He missed quite a bit of the early part of this season and played well for Cedar Rapids before being promoted. Maybe the biggest beneficiary from Spencer Steer being traded, really. This is such a weird stadium. It's a home run there into the bullpen, which they built onto the field essentially at one point. And I don't know if he was getting ribbed in the dugout for hitting such a wimpy home run, but he decided he had to go back out in the 4th inning and hit one to the bigger part of the park, way out of there. And so a 2 home run game for Yunior Severino, a guy who ended 2021 on a high note, and is ending 2022 on a high note. He has 19 home runs in just 79 games this season. Again, that's Yunior Severino. Played mostly second base for Cedar Rapids, but since being promoted to Wichita has primarily been a third baseman. Thank you to all the members, the channel members. These are the premium members. Thanks to everybody watching this. We'll talk again soon.